The first 2 or 3 lines of copy that come up in the search results summary on Rightmove when someone's searching for a property are incredibly important, far more important than the rest of the copy combined. And that's because it will directly affect the number of clicks your property receives, which of course affects the number of viewings requested. So it is a major factor in influencing how quickly you can sell or let a property, and also the offers that you'll receive. But sadly, more often than not, half the 250 characters that make up that short description are wasted. Examples like blah-de-blah estates are proud to receive instruction and bring to the market this well-presented, that's 97 characters wasted, I counted. That's 97 characters that tell me nothing about the property, 97 characters that say nothing about why the property might interest me, the potential buyer or tenant. And you do only get 250 characters for that short description on Rightmove. And I'm particularly referencing Rightmove here because at the time of recording this video, neither On the Market or Zoopla have any copy at all in the search results, which in the summary, which come up in the search results. They only have pictures. So if you are advertising on Rightmove, then this is an additional way that you can motivate and persuade potentially your ideal buyer or your ideal tenant. Now, as I said, there are many ways that estate agents miss out on this opportunity. That I've just seen one which basically said the following. It said, well presented and very much a welcome addition to the market for sale. With high levels of interest anticipated, we would strongly recommend internal inspection to fully appreciate, offering spacious living accommodation throughout this pleasant blah blah blah. That's a terrible example of what you should write. And even though that's a really bad example, it's rare to see a short description which says anything like what a proper ad headline should do. And that's a real missed opportunity. And let me explain. Headlines are super important. All studies dating back hundreds of years into advertising agree that the headline can make or break an ad. It's the headline that draws you in and determines whether you're going to stop and read any more. The legendary ad agency boss David Ogilvy, the inspiration for Don Draper in Mad Men, famously said, when you've written your headline, you've spent 80 cents out of your dollar. And the short description copy is the headline for a property listing on Rightmove. You can have the most well-written, engaging property listing in the full description, but that won't help if the ideal buyer or tenant scrolls right by without clicking. And if you are on Rightmove, you've got a fantastic opportunity with your photos, and if the lead photo doesn't immediately capture the interest, then you do have one more opportunity to stop people in their tracks, and that's with the copy. So the first job of that short description copy is to grab attention. Now, most of the portals will pull through the basic information about the property. For example, 3-bedroom semi-detached, 2-bedroom apartment, and they'll also pull through just from the basic information in the back end where it is, either the area or the street. So with that in mind, don't repeat all that in the short description. You've only got 250 characters to play with. Don't waste them. So by taking out the proud to be instructed name check, the type of property and where it is, that gives you a lot more to play with. So surely that means you can list all of the features in the short description instead. That would be really bad advice if I was to tell you to do that, and I can't believe Rightmove actually do advise you to do that, and they tell you to put the key features in capitals, and that's just wrong. I'll record a separate video on why that's really bad advice and what you should do instead, but for now you need to understand you want your ideal buyer or tenant to stop scrolling, and one of the best ways to do that is if they read the copy and they think, that's me. You could just call out your ideal buyer or tenant at the start of the short description by putting, young couples or families with kids, downsizers, party animals, something like that. Now, doing that would be 100% more powerful than the start of most short descriptions. It might grab the attention of your ideal buyer or tenant, but crucially, it won't really resonate with them. And I'll cover how to do that in the next video. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video and it's got you thinking a little bit differently about how you write your listing copy. If you've enjoyed it, be sure to hit like, and if you don't want to miss out on any future videos, then hit subscribe and you'll get a notification from YouTube when I upload something new.